Hello, I'm Justin.
I'm Laura.
And this is week 3 of level 2, January 2017 at Wednesday Night Hop.
Yep.
Woohoo. So we started out today giving you a exit from Airplane Charleston.
Yep.
So it looked like this. We'll do it from this angle first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we said we keep the left hand, leader's left, and you can keep doing airplanes like this if you want. And then at some point when we're coming back this way, rock, step, 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 rock, step. So this is both simple and complex. The simple thing is that once you realize what it is, it's just basic 6-count swing. But the hard part is figuring out where it goes. So we'll break it down again for you. We do the regular airplane. Sorry. And now when I come in here, I do 2 things to start this transition. Number 1, I step towards Laura so that there's less space between us. Decreasing the amount of space between us allows us to actually take a rock step and move further apart, because if we're here, we don't have as much room to rock step. So I'll show you that and stop where I get closer. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And then I just move away from my partner, and I hope that my partner wants to mirror me and move away from me. And we both do a rock step away from each other. So again, that's like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and rock step. And then once you have that rock step, you can do a rotational rock step and then have a turn, or you could do a free spin. So 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and rock step, turn. Just make sure you get out of your partner's way. But everybody seemed to be able to do that.
Quick note for the follows. I'm also noticing, I know something's different because we've been having this really nice smooth back and forth motion that now has stopped. And so now we're changing direction in which we're moving.
So then we talked about using the barrel roll to get into the 3 fundamental open position Charleston figures. So we'd already been using it to get into airplane Charlestons, but today we used it to get into hand-to-hand Charlestons and cross-hand Charlestons. So we started with hand-to-hand Charleston, and that looked like this. We'll just start from the barrel roll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, maybe from this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the trick, this is not that hard to do, but the trick is differentiating it between this and the airplane entrance, which we did for the past 2 weeks. Kick, step. So we talked about how to do this, and leaders, our goal is to make it so our partner does not want to step and instead just wants to kick without moving their weight forward. So there are kind of 2 ways that I do that. Number 1, when I come around, I position myself so that I'm behind Laura. So we'll show it from this angle so you can see. Sorry.
There you go. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So notice how Laura's just a little bit in front of me. Because she's in front of me, she does not want to step because that would take her even further out of place. So that's number 1, what we do. And then number 2, what I do is I don't take this forward motion. So like when we're doing airplanes, I continue moving forward as we come around through the barrel roll, which signals we do the kick step. Here I stop and my partner stops with me. So that's the 2 ways that we signal that we're just doing kick, kick. And we said our arms and our legs swing forward as a consequence of our rotational motion, but that's all. So it's very relaxed. Okay, so that was fundamental number 2, and fundamental number 3 was getting into crossed hand. This is simple. Leaders, we take a 180-degree turn. The complex thing is that we have to change our footwork because we have to change our feet. Because when we're doing crossed hand, we're kicking right, and now left and left. So to change my feet, I kick twice on the same leg. So what this looks like is, let's do it from this angle again. Sorry, Laura. 1, 2. So I'll say it with the counts now that I have it in my brain. Rock, step, kick, kick. And Laura's still doing the regular rock, step, kick, step.
Yep, follows footwork hasn't changed at all. And we're just kind of, as we turn around, waiting to catch here, and that stops our momentum, forward momentum, and we turn, or we stop at that point and kick.
So those are the 3 fundamentals out of the barrel roll. And then we said, by the way, essentially anytime you're doing a free spin, when either one or both of us is spinning and we're not connected, it's the same thing as a barrel roll. And so any kind of this kind of thing just all goes into the same kinds of things that we taught.
Yep.
And then we moved on from that.
Yes, we taught another exit out of cross hands. Since we just taught you how to get into cross hands, we taught an exit out of cross hands.
So this one looked like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. So the trick we said with this is that normally when we're doing cross hands, we're pretty far apart from each other. And when I want to do this kick and swing my leg and my arm, I have to move kind of like this with my partner so that we have room for this swing. So if you watch it, I get into position way before the swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1. So on that step with my left foot, I hope you saw how I got close to Laura so we had space for the swing.
Yep.
And we, good.
I'll say as a follow, I don't always catch that the lead has moved, but it's definitely on that swing that I notice that there's a lead and something different happening.
So we talked about how this swing with our arms is very relaxed, and it's the same kind of thing you would have to do in order to keep your balance. And that's where this comes from. I'm swinging my leg forward, so I want to bring my hand back. But we're not pulling our partner or anything. It's very, very relaxed.
Yep.
And let me do it with counts, or with footwork rather. Kick and kick, step, kick and kick, step, swing and rock, step, 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 step. Leaders, we have to do a foot fudge to get out of it. That's that step, step. Do you want to say your footwork?
Followers don't. I'll say it once for you. It's swing, rock, step, kick, step, rock, step. Same kind of East Coast footwork that you know.
And if you don't do that, if you fail to do the foot fudge, all that happens is you're probably back in cross hands. Swing and rock, step, 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 and now we're just back in cross hands, and you're stuck in there until you figure out how to do the foot fudge out of it.
Yep.
And then the last thing that we did in class was we spent some time bumping up the tempo and reviewing Charleston swing outs from last week.
Yep.
But those are all in the videos.
Yep. One thing we did mention today that I want to say in the video is that a lot of what we're teaching is transitions between Charleston moves, but these are moves in of themselves, not just transitions. So think of them as moves as you work on them.
Cool. And we'll see you all next week. Thank you so much.